Comics and powered by the Red 5 Network. For more, visit red5.bio.link. Good morning and happy Taco Tuesday, everybody. I'm saying that because I'm literally starving right now. I did not eat breakfast and full of regrets. I should have ate breakfast, but good morning. Fingers crossed the internet stays with us today. I do have Spectrum coming out this afternoon to look at things, probably to gaslight me and tell me how nothing's wrong. I'm completely crazy, but we're going to see what happens. Hopefully they can fix all these problems, but we're going to try to get through our topics today. I have so much bookmarked to chat about today since we didn't get through hardly any of it yesterday. And, you know, it was a busy weekend with San Diego Comic-Con. But do me a favor, hit that like button just in case. Subscribe if you're new and ring the notification bell so you get notified whenever I'm back with even more of this nerdy nonsense. Guys, we are 200 hours away now. 200 hours away from 3,000. So remember, biggest giveaway I've ever done. Okay? Biggest giveaway I've ever done. If you can get us to 3,000 watch hours so we get monetized for super chats, I will select one lucky subscriber to receive a custom designed comics and hoodie. And we are 200 hours away from that drawing. So big round of applause for you guys. Keep it going. Keep it going. Let's get that 3,000 mark. Let's get someone a hoodie. And if we get to the 4,000 mark, we're going to do it again. So remember, let's get those watch hours up. Y'all want hoodies, right? Mm-hmm. And we're over 6,100 subscribers now. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. I feel like all of you should talk to your therapist as to why you watch this middle-aged, awkward lady ramble on about shit she really knows nothing about. So this is amazing. Thank you guys. And let's yell good morning. Good morning, Nerdling Deranged Lunatic. Good morning, Penny. Good morning, Jaden. Good morning, Nerdling First Class Contributing Producer Kino. Good morning, Katala Barrett. Good morning. Buenos dias, Fernando. Where are we at? Good morning, Nerdling First Class Backyard TARDIS. Good morning, Ubaldo. Good morning, Maria. Having chocolate chip pancakes with cheese grits right now. First of all, I've never been a fan of grits. It's not. But now I'm even more hungry. Thanks, Maria. Ubaldo, yes, someone ordered me some tacos. We'd like some tacos, please. Please, please, please. We got a lot of things to talk about. The last thing, of course, we're going to talk about today are our Blade updates. Remember, we have some headlines to run through first. Our aperitif, our appetizer topics. Before I'm starving. Oh my God. Gotta stop. But we talk about some starter headlines before we get to our main topic. Good morning, Samar. How are you? Penny is on it, man. Penny is on it. She is. Everyone say thank you, Penny. Thank you, Penny. But everyone should be doing their part because then it's just not fair. You know, I should just give the hoodie to Penny, but you guys all have to pitch in. Okay. So I can randomly select a subscriber. And there's like over 6,100 of you now. So we're going to spin that wheel. We're going to spin it. We're going to spin it. I haven't figured out how to do that yet, but we're going to spin it. All right, guys, let's get started. Let's see where we are at. None of this is it did it again, y'all. It did it again. Okay, we're just going to have to listen. If you see something that looks random or strange that has nothing to do with comic book stuff or whatever, sometimes I say things that I want to look at later out of curiosity. So don't judge me. Don't judge me. Yeah, keto. Someone send me a breakfast burrito or buy me a coffee. Use that QR code right there. Takes you to buymeacoffee.com/comics and MUA. And I'll send Dave out for a breakfast burrito. Because he loves me. He'll do it. He does. And Penny, you're welcome, Danny. Don't pick me for the hoodie. I got bad shoulders. No. Listen, we call icy hot or biofreeze in this house old man juice. Dave nicknamed it old man juice, so maybe I should just send you some old man juice instead. Salmon salad. Everyone's eating but me. I'm so hungry. Oh my God. Yeah, we talked yesterday about the Snyder fan stalking James Gunn. We may talk about it some more, but I mean, just absolutely ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Talk about therapy. Talk about needing therapy. All right, guys. Let's get at her. So, we have heard, and this is coming from Comic-Con. This is something that was revealed at Comic-Con. Jason Momoa impressed Warner Brothers so much with his performance as Lobo. Like, duh. Who on planet Earth did not realize that Jason Momoa was just absolutely made for that role? Like, it's the most Jason Momoa role that ever Jason Momoa'd. I'm just saying. So he impressed Warner Brothers so much with his performance as Lobo that the studio decided to expand his role in the upcoming Supergirl movie. A source close to Warner Brothers told Cosmic Book News at Comic-Con. The insider says executives loved what they saw and quickly made the call to give Momoa more screen time as Lobo in the flick. Good morning, Loki Jerson. Good morning. So, first of all, Lobo is absolutely not at all in Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow, the book. However, there are a lot of huge gaps of time that aren't covered in the book. So there's plenty of room to fit him in. But absolutely, he's so perfect for Lobo. I really do believe he's getting a movie. Yeah, solo Lobo movie announcement soon. I believe that is coming. I've believed that since I've believed it since Jason Momoa posted on Instagram like 2 years ago that he had just left DCU studio office and said he's something good coming. I knew Lobo movie. It's happening. It's happening. So, any questions, comments, emotional outbursts about Jason Momoa as Lobo getting more scenes in Supergirl? Leave it in the chat below. Leave it in the chat below. So, big news. Big news for James Gunn's Superman. You'd hug a Snyder cultist today. They are having a bad time. They're having a bad time because James Gunn's Superman is now the highest grossing solo Superman movie at the domestic box office, passing Man of Steel. Wah, wah. So I just honestly think this stuff is absolutely hilarious. This Snyder cult stuff. I think it's really funny. Like sometimes it's like sad, like, oh, you're an adult. Why are you not handling this like an adult? It's just a movie. Hey, look, guys, James Gunn is in the chat. Good morning, James Gunn. You guys think it's really him? Release the Snyder Cult Hounds. Hashtag super shit. But if you guys missed it, I don't even know specifically who it is. And I will be very grateful to someone who could figure out who it specifically was. But they referred to him, they referred to this person as like the leader of the Snyder Cult. And apparently this person spent a lot of money and effort to get into the James Gunn Hall H Peacemaker DCU panel. And his whole plan was to get James Gunn to notice him. He wanted to cause a scene and cause a problem and get thrown out. He wanted James Gunn to see him there so he could get James Gunn's reaction to him being there and get tossed out. First of all, this was my response. First of all, a Hall H panel is fucking packed. All right. Like 1,000 people. There's hundreds of people in this hall. Okay. And he's up on a stage with lights on him. So, first of all, this person actually thinks James Gunn's going to be able to single out an individual person in a big crowd. Second of all, he actually believed that James Gunn would know who he was. And that this multi-millionaire, super famous studio head, director, writer person was going to lose a moment's peace over this individual being there and toss him out like he's afeared of him or something. Calm the hell on. Like, you want to talk delusions of grandeur. There it is. That is just, and apparently this person went live on YouTube and were bragging about it. I do not like, why on earth would you think that's an issue? Oh my God, my assistant told me about that guy. That's so sad. I hope he gets help. A dude does need a woman in his life. He at least needs a woman to tell him, get a life. Hey, you're not the center of attention. Time to move on. So that's just sad. That's just sad. And spending all of this money on trucks on Wall Street with their logo plastered on it and Henry Cavill saying they're trying to save Henry Cavill. First of all, Henry Cavill does not need saving. He is so happy right now. He is literally living his best life. He's got a lot going for him. He's happy. He's moved on. Take a note from your dude and move on. But the whole hashtag wallets closed thing didn't seem to work, guys. Didn't seem to work because here we are. James Gunn's Superman is now the highest grossing solo Superman movie at the box office, passing Man of Steel. I don't think your wallets closed worked, fellas. I don't think the Hall H thing worked. You know, it's their money. Let them spend it. I mean, sure, but we're allowed to laugh at you. We're allowed, because that is just the silly. It's a fucking movie. It's a movie. It's not war or any. I mean, come on. You're acting like it's starving children or something. So stupid. Anyway, there's that. It's over 500 million now worldwide box office. If I have the number in the article, which I am looking at now. So glad it's still in dark mode. That's helpful. This is basically just an article about the movie. It's a review. Oh no, it's not in dark mode. It switched on me. La 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 la. Nope, it doesn't have numbers in it. That's weird. That's weird. So, anyway, there's that for those who wanted to know. There we go. The James Gunn parody account says, yes, my movie is over $503 million worldwide as of last weekend. There you go. Starving Snyder cult for 25 cents a day. You could restore the Snyderverse. Oh my God. They still want it on Netflix. And I mean, how many times do you have to tell that group of people that that's just not legally possible? It's just not legally possible. Sorry, this is like stabbing me and it's uncomfortable and distracting. All right, guys. Do you have any questions, comments, emotional outbursts about the Snyder cult needing a hug today? Leave it in the chat below. We are moving on. So they also announced that the Lantern series, which I am super stoked about. I really love Green Lantern. In fact, I have a video on the channel. It was in my first season of doing YouTube. I did Green Lantern 101. It's all the Green Lanterns for sector, was it 2618? I was actually thinking today I should make a new thumbnail for it because my thumbnail game was not existent back then. So anyway, I really love Green Lantern, and that video pretty much demonstrates that because I get like way too deep into it. Anywho, it has been announced that Lanterns will release on HBO Max early 2026. So I'm guessing that's March. I'm thinking March. What do you guys think? I'm excited. I think the casting is absolutely impeccable. And I'm just really super looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. So moving on. See if we have any other DC stuff. I need to find it. Okay, so let's watch the Peacemaker season 2 trailer. I've got it in here somewhere. We just got to scroll to it and find it because it was buried. But James Gunn does confirm that there will be surprise cameos from past and future DC projects in Peacemaker season 2. What could they mean by past DC projects? I'm desperate to know. Oh, so we've got that too. Hold on. We're going to find it. We are going to find it. Here it is. Here it is. Is it? Yep. Okay.
You've all been waiting a long time for this one. Here's a new trailer of Peacemaker season 2. Enjoy.
Tell me all about it. We doing it up this. I want to point out one more time. I do not own the content we are about to review. This is property of DC Studios and Warner Brothers. We are simply here to review and give commentary on the season 2 trailer for Peacemaker on HBO Max. And away we go.
Hey guys, I got beer.
Oh, I love him.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Just hand it to him.
I'll just hand it to him.
Yeah. Oh, it's Ozzy. Some Ozzy. Oh, and listen, I am so excited. So excited to see Freddie Stroma again as Vigilante. He is just perfection. I see Deranged Lunatic is a fan of where did my brain just go? Oh my god. I am so sorry. I'm going to need a minute. Oh, why do I want to say the idiot? Because it's not the idiot. My brain has just say it for me, Deranged Lunatic. My boyfriend's gonna be so mad at me. This is like his favorite movie in the whole wide world. And when we first started dating, he was like, if you've never seen this movie, if you don't like it, we can't. The Jerk. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so embarrassed. He's gonna be so mad at me. Deranged Lunatic is a big fan of The Jerk. And good morning, Jalen. Good morning. So long live Ozzy. Let's continue on with the trailer. Remember, I love Freddie Stroma.
I've changed a lot since I last saw you.
I'll have you.
I don't want to be a joke anymore.
So we got a new helmet.
You wear a clown costume and go out and beat up people.
Cool.
Chris, take something bad and make something good out of it.
Make some lemons.
Find the Peacemaker. He killed my son.
So we're gonna deal with that.
You're being monitored right now.
By who?
Rick
Flag
Flag Senior.
Whoa.
What is it?
I have a dimensional portal.
I have a dimensional portal. So he knew about this the whole time? What do you mean? What are we talking about? I'm gonna need more context for that, and then I can answer. So Rick Flag Jr. is dead in DCEU and DCU. And I think this dimensional portal he's talking about is how we're going to figure out what is canon, what is not. I think this right here is going to be your reset. So, and I love Frank Grillo.
And it leads to a parallel world.
What?
It's not that big a deal.
Get the out, is not.
Or
He's
ghost.
a better man you could ever dream of being. I've tried to make up for my mistakes, but I'm not sure redemption is possible.
He's in love with you. Me and Chris, it's never going to be a thing.
Oh.
I'm going to make a life in the other world.
It is tidy whiteys. Come on. Oh, so we were talking about The Jerk. Deranged Lunatic made a comment in the chat that referenced how that movie started. So if you haven't seen The Jerk, highly recommend it. Steve Martin at his finest. That movie would absolutely not be made today, but it is absolutely hilarious, and you should watch it. Okay. The new phone books are here. The new phone books are here. Anyway. So, we're doing parallel universes.
There's another dimension. It's exactly the same as ours,
But better.
Oh.
Best dimension ever.
dude. That's sick.
I love you, Freddie Stroma.
We need to close that dimensional rift.
Oh. Wait a minute.
I'm partnering you up with
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Go back. We're going to go back. First of all, Tim Meadows, amazing. Happy to see you, bud. What is this reminding you guys of? What is this? I'll just hop over to another universe. Seems like cheating. Well, we don't know exactly that's going to happen, or if it does happen, if that's going to be the final result. He could learn a lesson. Character development. There you go. Nick Cage's Brainiac. Superman Lives reference. That's exactly what I was thinking. Love it. I'm like, nope.
I'm partnering you up with our new agent, Rip Jagger.
Who's Rip Jagger?
Ah!
Fatty. No matter how green the grass is over there, you belong here with us.
That's right. What was that poster? Billboard, I mean. Mighty Crab Joys. The Mighty Crab Joys are back. Whoa.
We're gonna get Chris back.
Oh.
You have your own self from a parallel dimension? You're
Oh.
wearing his clothes.
You think I bought this?
My mom, we're going to my secret room. You're not allowed to follow.
You must be John.
Uh-huh.
Not that dorky.
Shut up, Mom.
Oh man. I love Freddie Stroma's Vigilante, and I know a lot of people have a lot of issues with how Vigilante is portrayed, and I don't give a fuck. I really don't. I don't. This is one of those times where I'm like, you know what? I don't care. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I love him as that. I can't wait for this. I did my Peacemaker rewatch already. I'll probably rewatch it again. I've watched it so many freaking times. It's funny. It's funny. It's fun. It's good. I love Danielle Brooks. Love her. Freddie Stroma. Jennifer Holland is fantastic as Harcourt. And I love the dynamic between all the characters. This John Economos being paired up with Judo Master, just brilliant. And then, of course, we have Eagly's arch nemesis joining us, Michael Rooker. Good morning, Weed the People! I think they are. I think they are done. I can double check that, but I do believe they are done filming. But they've killed it with this show. Meaner, Cleaner, Rugs and Such, Carpet Care. But this, look at all this. These guys. So these guys here, those are the Argus guys. It looks like the same suit that Tim Meadows was wearing. But it looks infinite. So remember, this was the pocket universe that Peacemaker's father, White Dragon, had created to store all their stuff. And remember, the end of season 1, Peacemaker killed his father. Spoiler warning. If you haven't watched it, it's been like 3 years, but he kills his father. And then at the very end, he starts seeing him. Now, this is straight from the comics. There was a time when Peacemaker went batshit crazy and hallucinated seeing his father. And his father, like, takes over. It's crazy. So, there you go. Yep, wrap filming July 15th. So, just about 15 days ago. It was like 2 weeks ago. They just finished. So, they're definitely in post at this point. Post starts immediately after wrap. So this looks really good. It comes out August 21st. I'm really excited for it. I've been looking forward to it for so long. This is absolutely great. I'm so excited to have Tim Meadows in this cast. Tim Meadows is so underrated and underappreciated. He is an absolute amazing comedic actor. He's a great actor. The ladies man. Good morning, Derpy Entertainment. Good morning. So, there you have it. Peacemaker season 2 trailer. Very excited to see this. It looks great. I'm definitely hyped for it. If you have any questions, comments, emotional outbursts about this trailer we just reviewed, leave it in the chat below. We are moving on. So excited. Kino loved Tim as the ladies man and the weed man and walk hard, the Dewey Cox story. It makes food taste better, it makes sex feel better. You don't want none of this, Dewey Cox. So, and away we go. Jaden, is Brainiac, will he be the big villain of the DCU? I do not know, but it would be a really good call to make since we've not had that yet. We've not had that in a big cinematic way at all. So it's about time, don't you think? It's about time we had Brainiac as the villain. So James Gunn outlines key DC Studios projects currently in the works. Lanterns, Supergirl, Clayface. And remember, Lanterns and Supergirl is currently in post-production. Brave and the Bold, Wonder Woman, which we've got some updates on that. Sergeant Rock and the Batman Part 2, which is, he reiterated, Elseworlds. Gunn adds that the Authority is pretty much on indefinite hold. So, I've heard some people comment saying it's because of the gayness, and I don't buy that whatsoever. I don't think it has anything to do with Midnighter being gay. I just don't. I think it might have a lot to do with, and I know Loki's going to jump on me about this, but I think it has to do with absolutely no one really knows about the Authority other than diehard comic people. And I know what you're going to say, but Clayface, at least they can reference it with Batman. At least he's a Batman villain. I know not many people knew about Guardians of the Galaxy, but I think when they're starting off a new universe, like this is their phase 1, it's best to at least start off with characters that more people are more familiar with. They didn't introduce Guardians in the MCU until phase 2. So see, Loki, Apollo, and Midnighter are literally the only things people know about the Authority. So I really don't think it has anything to do with them being gay. I think it has everything to do with, this is probably something that should be done later down the road once they've established themselves more. So there you have it. All right, guys, let's here's your new poster for Supergirl, and love it. My daughter's dog is most definitely Crypto, that little butthole. She's kept a tight grip on her this morning, so thank you. All right, we done Peace Fest. We did that yesterday, right when the internet went down. So, did I see someone mention that you want Vandal Savage? I would love Vandal Savage. That's a great character, very complex. I love the lore on Vandal Savage. Love it. Definitely bring in Vandal Savage. That would be incredible. So the maker himself, George Lucas, was at Comic-Con for the first time ever. Derby, you said that? Yeah. My dude. Vandal Savage. So George Lucas at Comic-Con at Hall H for the first time ever. Guillermo del Toro introduced
has shaped our lives for
introduced by Queen Latifah.
Has shaped our lives for generations and taught us we should trust our instincts. One person can change the course of history. And the force is always within us. His imagination has lit the path for generations of fans and filmmakers alike. He's the reason we're here today. Please welcome for the first time ever at Comic-Con. Give it up for the one, the only, George Lucas!
Loki says, Wearing the same flannel shirt for 40 years. Apparently, Star Wars Theory got to talk to him backstage, and he's going to be dropping what that was about, what they talked about. Should have been Theory introducing him, but that's just me. He would have cried. So that's really cool. I wonder what made him do this, because old Papa George is very reclusive. You know, he likes his privacy very much. We don't see him very often, and he's been done with Star Wars for many years. So I'm just very, very curious what provoked him to do this. That's right. I'm so dumb. He's opening a museum. He's opening the museum, so he's there to promote it. It is the Lucas Museum of Narrative Art. So it's going to have a life-size Naboo starfighter and General Grievous on his wheel bike, original concept art for Indiana Jones, vintage comic issues, including ones from Marvel and DC, vintage, I read that already, a mythology exhibit. Oh my gosh, Danielle, learn to read. A mythology exhibit with the earliest stories from Egyptian, Greek, and Roman gods. That's a really nice touch. His own Frida Kahlo paintings, 2 theaters, 33 galleries, an event venue, and a library. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, this museum is going to be a really big deal, and it's going to be around for a long time. I have a really strong feeling about that. But that's a great idea. It's a great idea for a museum. Definitely something that is needed, I think, at this point. You know, we've been doing movies for over 100 years now. We've got an entire type of talk show genre now that just talks about it all the time. It's a huge part of our culture, and preserving that is important. So that's really cool. Good morning, Truth. Good morning. Yeah, I got a good feeling about this. Opposite of, having those bad feelings. So definitely something that is very appropriate and definitely should be preserved. So that's obviously why I came to Comic-Con. I don't know why I didn't put those two together when I had them literally together. So thank you for pointing that out, Loki. Anywho, let's move on to our main topic. Blade is reportedly beginning filming. That sounds better. Blade is reportedly going to begin filming sometime next year. Now, we just have a sometime next year. Sometime. Not beginning of the year, like January, first quarter, second quarter, third quarter. Sometime next year. Do we believe it's actually happening? I mean, we do have the new writer now. But we've heard this before, haven't we? Good morning, Dom. Good morning. But is this kind of like we really, really mean it this time? We mean it. I swear, we're going to do it this time. Oh. And now my Twitter's decided to not work correctly. I have different windows up. But yeah, I think this is kind of a believe it when I see it situation. Samar says, yes, I do believe it because Kevin ain't going nowhere till he makes it. Yeah, I know. I saw, Derpy, you said Fantastic Four was mid. I'm so sorry you didn't enjoy it. I really did. I thought they did a good job. I'm sorry you didn't enjoy it, but you know what? Opinions are subjective. They're different for everyone. Truth, Blade and Todd McFarlane's Spawn should have a meeting on films. That's never happening. Yeah, it's another thing. Now Todd McFarlane is saying he's meeting with A-list directors about it. He had talked to Kevin Smith in the past. Jamie Foxx has been really, really pushing for Spawn to be made. So this is all a very we'll see. We'll see. Good morning, Bryce. At this point, just make Midnight Suns so we can see Moon Knight again. It's so late. I've been saying for years they're going to do Midnight Suns, and they are. They are totally doing Midnight Suns, and I firmly believe that that will be the key to really reinvigorating the MCU and making good content again and making us care again. They've done the same thing over and over again. We've done the Avengers again so many times. We've done space stuff so many times. What have they not invested in? It's the supernatural side of things. Remember, they kept interest going in the MCU in phase 2 when they introduced Guardians of the Galaxy because it was new. It was different. They hadn't done that yet. They've just been doing those same things over and over again. Was it phase 3? They introduced Doctor Strange. That went over really well. We haven't done the dark supernatural stuff at all. And that is the key. That's it. That's what they need to do. It's different. Do something different. Stop doing the same thing over and over again. Start pushing forward with Blade and with Midnight Suns, and you will see a complete and total change in your fan reactions. I completely guarantee this. Good morning, CJ. What's up? So let's get the ball rolling, okay? Mahershala is not getting any younger, okay? He's a beautiful man, all right? Black don't crack. I'm on board with that. But he is getting older, okay? And joint issues are still a thing, no matter how young you look. I promise, okay? CJ, agreed. They've been stuck in the Cosmos era. They're stuck. They're stuck. Truth. I finally saw Ironheart. It wasn't awful. That's my glowing review. I literally forgot that I watched it. Like I was sitting there yesterday and for like a microsecond, I was like, did I even watch it? I was like, oh wait, yeah, I did. Mephisto. Like it was very forgettable. A very forgettable show. CJ, Ironheart was leprosy on film. Truth. Marvel completely forgot how to tell self-contained stories. Exactly. Take a page out of Star Trek's book. They're very good at self-contained stories. Oh, old Trek, we'll say. Very good at trying the new thing. So, old Trek. Okay. I'm going to go back to old Trek. So, Blade, Moon Knight, Werewolf by Night, Elsa Bloodstone, Man-Thing, that right there, that is the key to move forward successfully in the MCU. Just skip through to the end, Somar. Skip through to episodes 5 and 6. That's all you'll need to know. That's literally it. It's all the new information you're going to get that you're going to need for future MCU projects. Trust me on this. Just trust me. But that's That's what I'm saying. And I think they're really struggling to accept this. Otherwise, Blade would have been done and released in theaters this year. Just saying. What do you guys think? Do you think I'm wrong? Do you think I'm right? I think I'm right. I think I'm right. But what else is going on behind the scenes with Blade other than what Bo DeMaio has told us, that there were abuse issues on set of Blade, and him reporting it is what got him fired, he believes. He's also kind of accusing Kevin Feige of stealing some of his ideas from when he wrote on Star Trek Strange New Worlds. So CJ says, you're not wrong at all. I repeat myself. Introducing Mephisto before Midnight Suns is a mistake. They need to focus on them. Mephisto should not have been introduced in Ironheart. Period. They should not have done that. Ironheart is technology. It should have stayed with technology. And I feel the way they did her was very insulting to her and Tony Stark. To sit there and say that the reason why Tony Stark is so great at what he does is because of money. It's like they all completely forgot that he built an Iron Man suit in a cave with a box of scraps. And then totally owned a bunch of mercenaries with some shit he made from a hardware store. I mean, come on. But she's going to make this super, shiny, fabricated, beautiful piece of super high-tech armor by, what was it, a Mustang? By taking apart a Mustang? No. And you're not going to do it in a few hours either. That's such crap. It's such absolute crap. And then to make her feel like, well, she had to, turn to a life of crime because, she is poor. No, that's part of engineering, is figuring out what you can do with what you have and being creative about it. They made her petty and childish and just, what's the word I'm looking for? Petulant. They made her petulant. And at no point was there character development for her by the end of the series. She's still a petulant child making immature, childish decisions. There was zero character development. Why, thank you, CJ. Also, Loki says, literally making a deal with the literal devil. And that's what I'm saying. At the end, she is still a selfish, immature, petulant child. They gave her zero character development. And that just... That's insulting. That's insulting. You should be insulted. Like, do they think we're so stupid that we can't notice that we don't remember how hard it was for Tony to figure this shit out? And he's supposed to be like one of the smartest men on the planet, multi-billionaire. And she could do it with a 69 Mustang in a matter of hours. Girl, stop. No. No. CJ says it took Stark, I believe, months, if you remember the original comic book, to build the prototype Mach 1 suit. Billionaire, philanthropist, playboy, genius. But her problem was she just didn't have money. No, You don't have the ability to think creatively is your problem. You're so focused on what you don't have that you're not leaving your brain any room to creatively solve a problem. So I could go on about the mistakes of Ironheart for days, but introducing Mephisto in that show was a huge mistake. Wasted the absolute talent and gravitas of Sacha Baron Cohen. I wasted Dominique Thorne. She's a good actress. And you gave her that to work with? Are you out of your mind? Lazy. And it very much, to me, very much seems to confirm what Bo DeMaio is saying about the pandering. That behind the scenes, they are very racist and bigoted, but they're trying to make it look like, look how nice we are. Please give us your money. No, that's not good enough. You're giving us one-dimensional characters and making them petulant children. That's not acceptable. It's not acceptable. So, demand better, demand more, and demand they do something different. They do something new. Demand the Midnight Suns. Demand the dark supernatural side of Marvel. And I'm telling you, it'll solve so many problems. We'll be interested again. We'll be interested. We'll be excited. Be hyped up for it. Just saying. So, if you have any questions, comments, emotional outbursts about any of our topics today, please leave them in the chat below. We are wrapping things up. Do me a huge favor. Help our algorithm overlord see that you like what I'm putting out there. If you enjoy my content, please hit that like button, subscribe if you are new, and ring that notification bell so you get notified whenever I'm back with even more of this nerdy nonsense. It's the easiest and freest way to help support the channel. Give us a share, leave a comment. Apparently, it's very engagement driven now, so you got to leave comments, got to share it for the people. If you would like to help support the channel in other ways, thank you. I'm still not monetized, but we're close. Remember, we are doing a huge giveaway, okay? We are 200 hours away from being able to at least do super chats. So, once we hit 3,000 watch hours, if we can do it soon, like I said, we're close, 200 hours away, I will pick a random subscriber to win their very own custom designed comics and hoodie. So get them watch hours up, get your playlists ready. There's like 1,500 videos on this channel to choose from. So go nuts, guys, go nuts. But if you would like to help support the channel in other ways in the meantime, since I am not monetized, which I am so grateful to those of you who have contributed, you have allowed me to pay for my new computer to be built so the channel can keep going after October. I am so grateful to you guys. That's why I left a little special section for you in the credits. But if you would like to contribute like those have, you can scan that QR code right over there. It takes you to buymeacoffee.com/comics and MUA, and you can tip me as little or as much as you like. If that doesn't work for you, if you don't feel comfortable with Buy Me a Coffee, that's fine. It is secure, I promise, but so is Cash App, and I've got that for you too. All of this is in the description below. So if you want to reference it later, check it out. And you can also find all this stuff on my website on Comics and Cosmetics, or I dead named my own show. So it's comicsand.squarespace.com. All of these links are there too. So check out your description below or the website. But you've got buymeacoffee.com/comics and MUA. and Cash App $DanielleSoncasie. You can also check out the official Nerdling Army over at patreon.com/comics. And you have so many exclusive perks that I really try to keep up with. But we have 3 exclusive chat rooms for the Nerdling Army. Ask me anything within reason, you little perverts. Don't get weird. And the request lines. You can request breakdowns and videos. We also have exclusive merch that correspond directly to your specific tier, which we refer to as rank in the Nerdling Army. You get your own insignia with your rank on it on specialized merch that comes every 3 months for the first year of your membership. You also get behind the scenes, outtakes, early access, tutorials, you name it. I've even got my script for my defunct comic book based on my book. It's all there. So go to patreon.com/comics and today to join the official Nerdling Army for as little as $3 a month. Okay. Yeah. Not only do you get all that stuff, but your name is shown at the end of every single comics and video, and Nerdling First Class and higher are automatically made moderators for the channel. So check that out. Patreon.com/comics and today. We also have a merch store with, I think it's over 100 designs now. Oh my God. Okay. So comicsandcosmetics.etsy.com. That's the merch store. They won't let me change the name of it, but that's what it is. Over 100 designs, hundreds of products. Go check it out. I just refreshed everything because I didn't realize that Etsy only leaves designs up for so long. And then you have to refresh them. But go check that out today. I'm also the affiliate for several companies like Leash Boss. If you have any pups, I can save you 15%. If you need glasses, sunglasses, reading glasses, computer glasses, Zenny Optical, I can save you 10%. I can also save you 10% at Cora's Vault for your collectibles and superhero stuffs. 10% right there. Just follow those instructions. I'm also an affiliate for TikTok and CapCut. And again, all of the stuff is on comicsand.squarespace.com. This podcast, I don't know if I've mentioned it a time or two, but this podcast is powered by the Red 5 Network. We are a collection of exclusively nerdy podcasters and content creators here specifically to entertain and educate you. So if you like this podcast right here, go check out red5.bio.link today to discover more of the Red 5 family of podcasts. Do that for me if you don't mind. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Objective from Krypton. Good afternoon. You're late. We're wrapping it up. Oh, I'm in DC. I've got it right here. DC. On your way to go watch Fantastic Four. Enjoy it. I had a good time. I really had a good time. You can watch this all day because I'm hitting the mark. Well, you just watch all of them because I usually am. Why, thank you, Jaden. Thank you. I'm going to take a picture of that and send it to my boyfriend to remind him. He needs to be reminded. CJ and I have been friends since I had less than 100 subscribers. So it's been a while. What's up? Good morning. I am not muted. I'm not muted. Who's saying I'm muted? But good morning, Polly. We're wrapping it up. What? Look at this, guys. You know what? I want to help you get to that mark. Whoever she selects, I will personally add on a $50 gift card from my sponsor, Ryzen, and electronics from C-Jack Productions. Guys, everyone hold him to it. Screenshot this because CJ is adding to the giveaway. If you guys can get me up to 3,000 watch hours soon, which we're close, we're 200 hours away, not only will I select, I'm not. And then how did you hear me say that? Anyway, if you guys can help me get to 3,000 watch hours soon, Okay, we're close, 200 hours away. Not only will the person I select at random receive their very own custom designed comics and hoodie, CJ from CJack Productions is offering to add on a $50 gift card for Ryzen Electronics. So get on it, guys. Gift card and hoodie. Let's do it. Let's do it. You know what to do, guys. Get those playlists going. Guys, have a great day. I'm off. I got stuff to do. I got farm stuff. Yeah, I got farm stuff to do. But until then, stay awesome. Stay nerdy. Keep those eyes peeled. Because I heard
Disney and Kathleen Kennedy are gonna get you!